man, the Knicks gave it all they could, and big props to them despite all the hobbling injuries with everyone missing Julius Randle since January, missing Mitchell Robinson since the first round. OG Anunoby only playing 4 minutes, the first 4 minutes, and he had to sit out the rest because of his hamstring. No Bogdanovich. Jalen Brunson leaving in the fourth quarter with a fractured hand. Josh Hart playing hobbled like usual, but still giving it his all. That's the one thing about Tom Thibodeau that I will never understand about him, even with his years with the Bulls. He will always play his starters max minutes, sometimes the entire fucking game. And while they could be up in a series, it's going to backfire. That's exactly what happened here. They had a hobble roster going into a game 7. They had many opportunities to come back and win this game, the Knicks, and they lost. But yeah, shout out to the Pacers, another young team, the most efficient team on offense. Miles Turner finally played solid, and despite the good defender he is, was getting some big rebounds. Pascal Siakam, not a great rebounder for the guy, the 6'8" power forward he is, but still came through with excellent passing, excellent shooting. And of course, Tyrese Halliburton, big shot after big shot. And now the Pacers are in their first conference final in 10 years. Last time that happened, Paul George, Roy Hibbert, freaking Lance Stevenson were on that team. But I think Rick Carlisle said it best: to win a game 7 in the Garden is a big moment for your team, your franchise. I think they really are legit in the near future. As for the Knicks, I know they have some financial flexibility, so they'll probably keep a lot of their free agents, re-sign them, but that's the whole question of whether or not they can stay healthy and if they can get a better bench for Tibbs, because he can't be playing Hart, Brunson, or DiVincenzo 45 to 50 minutes per game. It's not easy when a team like the Pacers was trailing in a series down 0-2 and they win the series. Like, very low probability of that happening, especially in the second round. So for them to be able to come through like this, the way they pass the ball, the way that Halliburton is a good distributor, is something to be seen in the future. And of course they have Nembhard, who can hit some big shots, Nesmith. But yeah, the fact that the Pacers were willing to use their bench in some key moments, some members like Toppin and TJ McConnell, who was just a total dog out there. It's going to be very interesting to see what the Pacers can bring against the Celtics, and whether or not Porzingis is back for the Celtics is a whole different question. I don't think the Celtics will have that much of a challenge against the Pacers, but it is possible that the Pacers could take this to 5, maybe 6 games. But I really hope the Pacers give the Celtics a run for their money. Like, they need it because of how weak the East is and how the Celtics have been just bouncing the teams they've played so far.